Hey everyone and welcome back to Gurukul. In this video, we will learn when to call master. This question is often asked by surveyors in function 1 oral exam, and not only in function 1 oral exam, this question is also asked in bridge equipment and watchkeeping written exam. So we as an officer of watch, we shall know what are all the circumstances where we need to call master. So this is given in bridge procedure guide and the current edition is 6th edition. It is published by ICS, which is International Chamber of Shipping. In this edition, in chapter number 4, that is Duties of the Officer of Watch, in that 4.6 is the title Calling the Master. It says, if there is any doubt about the safety of the ship or whenever there is any uncertainty, the officer of watch should immediately call the master. Standard situations where the master should be called are listed in checklist C2.17. So whenever there is a doubt about the safety of the ship, or if there is any situation which is beyond the experience of an officer of watch, he should immediately call the master. But the standard situations are given in the checklist, which we will see later. The presence of the master on the bridge does not relieve the officer of watch of their responsibility for the watch. Unless the master has explicitly taken control, any handover of responsibility must be fully understood and communicated. The officer of watch should remain on the bridge, continue to manage the bridge team, and support the master unless instructed otherwise. So even if master is there on the bridge, officer of watch is still responsible for the watch, and he or she shall not leave the bridge. And even if the master has taken the control, officer of watch shall be there to manage the bridge team and support master. The master should be called immediately if the officer of watch has any doubt about the safety of ship or how to deal with the situation effectively. So it again says about the safety of the ship. If there is any doubt about it, so he or she shall call master immediately. In bridge procedure guide, appendix C is about checklists. In this, C2.17 is calling the master. It says if the master needs to be called, particularly where there is concern about the safety of the ship, this should be done early enough to allow the master enough time to understand and respond effectively to the situation. So here it says, even though you are calling master, you shall call master early enough so that he has time to understand the situation. Failing to call the master promptly can lead to an increased level of risk of collision, grounding, safety of life, damage to the environment, ship delays, cargo leaks or spills, property damage, commercial losses, or reputation losses due to delays or damage. So, what are the occasions where we shall call master? That is given here in the checklist as required by the SMS, master's standing orders, and daily orders, including when restricted visibility is encountered or expected, when traffic conditions, density, or the movements of other vessels are causing concern, when a distress alert has been received or a distress signal has been sighted, when difficulties in maintaining course are experienced, when there is significant difference between the latest observed position and the expected position of the ship. In case of failure to sight land, identify a navigation mark or get soundings by the expected time. When there is unexpected sighting of land or a navigation mark or unexpected change in soundings, when amendments to the passage plan require immediate approval, when there is a breakdown of the engines, propulsion machinery, remote control, steering gear, or any essential navigational equipment, alarm, or indicator, when communications or GMDSS radio equipment malfunctions, in heavy weather, if any doubt about the possibility of weather damage, when the ship meets hazard to navigation, for example, ice or a derelict vessel, when there are concerns about the ship's security, in any emergency situation, in any cases where the situation is beyond the experience of the officer of watch, or if there is any doubt about the safety of the ship or ability to comply with the regulatory requirements. So these are all the occasions or circumstances where we shall call master without any fail. There are 15 points in this checklist. If you face any of these situations, you shall call master. I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, like the video, comment in the comment section, share it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.